Aidan O'Rourke, the first word that comes to mind today must be relief.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of pressure on each of the Queen's teams this year, which was the side effect of hosting that you don't anticipate whenever you try to do those things. And in the context of the game, given the dominance we had early on, certainly relief that we almost threw it away in the second half.
Yeah, because it's been a few years since Queens have even won one Sigerson game.
It is. 2008 was the last game that we won. So we've had good players. We've had bad draws and met strong teams early on. So there was a group of players there that, if all they achieved this year was win one match, we progress. So happy enough from that perspective. Happy to get over the line next time.
And today was all about character of that team.
Yeah, and the conditions dictate that, as it usually does in Sigerson. It wasn't really the day for flowing football and fancy stuff, and we could have probably been out of sight at half time, and UL having the footballers that they have are always going to come back at us, and so it happened in the second half. And when that happens, it's very difficult to turn momentum, and it takes character and it takes a bit of guts, and in fairness we had that in spades.
Yeah, there were a lot of boys really stepped up to the plate today. Martin McElhinney, the captain, all over the pitch really. Ryan Jones, Rhino at the back, all sorts.
Yeah, probably wouldn't pick anybody out, but it was great to see. We've been talking to them all year, as every team does, about leadership, and when the time's right and when you're needed, you step up and you make a contribution. And I could name 7, 8, 9, 10 players who did that second half.
And finally, just put your other hat on from the Queen's Festival point of view. Delight that Queens are getting through.
Yeah, and there's still a couple of hurdles to go before we get to the weekend. So days, I guess, festivals are relevant. It's all going on in the background, and all that work continues. But on match day, the focus is on getting over the line in championship games, and that's probably a difficulty that we're going to have 2-3 times a week now for the next few weeks with all of the teams. But we're doing our best with everybody, trying to push everybody towards the weekends.
And just in case anybody doesn't know, this isn't the Dub Arena up here. You had to play on the top pitch today.
Yeah, we did. I don't think there are any poor pitches here, but this is the best surface. It's the highest up, is the best drainage probably, and lucky enough with this to fall back on. The arena surface has taken quite a hammer in the last couple of weeks, and with the rain the last couple of days, we would have needed water wings, so glad to have it.